Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of LSPDFR, and we have changed things up loads in this new game version that I am using. It's not brand new, as in I haven't re-downloaded the game and installed all the mods, but I've taken another game version that I had which was based on the US, and I've switched it up to the UK mainly to get rid of a lot of files that I had installed that I couldn't uninstall. I do have the previous game version, but the difference between this one, the main difference, is we are running convey 3.0 graphic mod, which is why it looks kind of gloomy, but it also looks fantastic. And I have moved away from the metropolitan look, and we are going to be using a rather more generic style for the future, mainly just because it will be more recognisable for a lot more people, though I have loosely based it on Thames Valley. So it's not complete Thames Valley, but I have stuck a few things in here just to give it some of its own identity, but it is pretty much generic. And this is the vehicles that I've put in. They're all really good quality vehicles. We've got the X5 there. We've got an older Astra, which has a special place in my heart because I actually have this exact car myself in real life. And it's also an ex-Thames Valley police car, so it is my pride and joy. And then of course we have the Peugeot, not heavily used by the Thames Valley, but there wasn't a very good Astra Estate model that I could find, so I've opted for the Peugeot instead. And then we got the BMW. Now this one is a little bit different. As you can see, if you look closely there in the grille, it actually has a Star Trace tracker installed. So we can actually do that call out from simple call outs, a Star Trace tracker, and actually be able to do it. And I've put a little bit insignia on there. We've got the Thames Valley on there just to give it a little bit of identity. We've got the Ford Focus here, absolutely beautiful model, 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗹.com, that's where that came from. Best Focus model that I've seen out there thus far. And then we move on to this beauty, brand new BMW. I guess it's a 3 Series, it probably doesn't say on here. No, I don't know. If you know your cars, you will know exactly what that is, but I do love the plastic, the black plastic in the grille there. It looks really, really cool. And then we also threw in a Cougar as well. Why not? It doesn't handle the greatest, but you know, it is what it is. So we're going to jump out on patrol, and we will take out this one, I think. We'll take out this one. There is a few things I need to fix with it. There's the lighting setup. And it does have working reds in the back, but I don't know if you can tell, but when you turn on the lights, all the windows in all the other vehicles around start flashing. So I might see if I can figure out how to stop that, but yes. So we're going to head out on patrol in this one, and we're going to see what we can get into. I'm probably going to do more of a traffic patrol. We do have ANPR cameras on the roof, so I can switch them on and see what we can find there. A lot of the call outs become very, very boring after a while. It's the same thing. Traffic is actually much more fun to do. I don't know if it's any more fun to watch, but it is much more fun to do because there's a lot more possibilities for things to happen. And when you're doing call-outs, it's always the same, you know, because the call-outs are scripted. We got a suspended license on that Panto right there, so we're going to go after that one. If it was expired, not so bad, but suspended means that the person driving it, if it's the registered owner, has actually been suspended by a court. So
dashcam activated.
So we'll just get ahead of that car, we'll pull them over. And I don't know why he's trying to go over to that side of the road. No, he's indicating, there we go. Gonna smash straight into the wall there because that is what they do, unfortunately. And we'll just angle the car a little bit, just to give us a bit of protection. Stick on the reds. And we're going to turn the AMPLs off, because I don't really want too many on. TV from X-Ray 1, go ahead and show me out on a traffic stop, 405 freeway. facing westbound. It's going to be out with a 2-door brown looking Panto. Registration is going to be 69 Uniform Kilo Romeo 284 over.
Target vehicle license plate 69er Union King Robert 284. A traffic felony. A warrant issued. Approach with caution.
Okay, so the registered owner... TV, that's all received. So the registered owner is going to be a James Cameron, and he does have a suspended license. He also has an outstanding arrest warrant. So we're just going to log into the computer here and look at his details. Okay, so he has a warrant for driving under the influence, and he has got a suspended license, which is probably what he was probably suspended for drink driving in the past. So what we'll do actually is we're just going to reposition our vehicle so we can get a backup unit, and we're just going to get another unit down here just to keep an eye on things in case he A, tries to flee, or B, he is under the influence of alcohol and he kicks off and all that stuff. So that's going to be the old Astra today. Okay, so let's get out and talk to him. Body cam is on. Okay, let's just get his license first of all, just to make sure it is the person that we want. So we are looking for James Cameron. And this is indeed James Cameron. So that all matches up. Let's just check his seatbelt was on as well. It was half fastened, so he probably didn't have it on and then tried to move it. Okay, let's ask him if he has actually had any drink today. He says none yet. Okay, well, we're going to get him straight out of the vehicle because there's no reason for us to run any information. We already got the information. Okay, he is going to...
Wait a sec, buddy.
I'm just going to grab him. Normally I would just... You wouldn't grab him quite like this. I'd just guide him back. But we're just going to guide him over to here. I don't really want to put him close to the wall in case he jumps off. But we haven't got a choice. And we are actually going to breathalyze him just to make sure he isn't under the influence today. So let's do that. Let's do a horizontal gaze. So we can find any signs of impairment here. Okay, he did pass that. We will do a breathalyzer just to check.
Thank you.
And he has been drinking, but he is not over the prescribed limit. Unfortunately, Mr. Cameron, you are going to be placed under arrest at this time. You do have an outstanding arrest warrant for driving under the influence. You don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you fail to mention when questioned, something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence, okay? Right, let's pat him down. Let's get our buddy to do that. See if he has anything illegal on him. He had nothing illegal on him. Let's just search his vehicle here, make sure there's nothing, no empty containers, open cans, any paraphernalia. He had a silencer, we're going to ignore that. He had a scale coated with a tan powder, so we'll put that down as paraphernalia. TV from X-ray 1, we've got that suspect in custody on that warrant, over.
X-ray 1, that's all received. TV standing by.
Right, I'm going to get him logged into the system here. Okay, James Cameron. Arrest. It's going to be for the warrant, first of all. Traffic, driving while suspended. And we're going to do paraphernalia because we don't know exactly what that is. We're not going to test it at the roadside. That's all things that can be done later on. And then we'll have a look at the court cases right at the end, see what actually happened to him. Let's get rid of him. Hopefully our good friend here will take him in. and he is not. Okay, I put in a massive AA recovery truck. No, we don't need the big one, but let me just put it, let me call it so you can see it. It's a beast. There it is over there. I believe that was from 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗹_mods.com as well. I actually thought it was going to be not work with the game very well, but it does seem to be coping quite well. Has he got the car? No, it's still there. Okay, she's going to take him away. And he'll get booked. Okay, this guy can disappear. Now, once that car is gone, we can leave the scene.
TV from X-Ray 1, we're going to be clear off that call. We're just waiting for recovery and then we'll be back state 2, over.
X-Ray 1, that's all received. TV standing by.
Has he got it? Boom! There it goes, look at that. And it is ELS, so if you wanted to put it on a ELS slot, you could. As for that, we are going to get in our car here and disappear.
Dashcam deactivated.
We're going to pull back into traffic just behind. Actually, we'll go ahead of him. And I'm actually going to spin around and head back towards the metro area. I'm going to keep the video flowing. So hopefully I can get back onto the yes, perfect. And then we shall head back towards La Mesa. As you know, that is my favourite area of the map. So that is exactly what we'll do. It's a shame the blue signs don't spawn in until you get close to them. But hey, you can't win them all. You cannot. As one of my friends would say, a little bit of something is better than a whole lot of nothing. Okay, now that we're back in our area, we'll stick our cameras back on, and we will also make ourselves available for calls. Let's see what happens then. And there you go. Red light right there.
Dashcam activated.
So we'll pull him over. Simple red light violation. He just pulled out of that driveway there. So we'll get in behind him. We'll just give ourselves a little bit of an angle here, just in case somebody rear ends us. Stick the reds on. Okay.
TV from X-Ray 1, I have a vehicle stopped at 163 westbound lanes at Rose Crane Avenue, 4-door saloon. Registration is 06 Kilo November Echo 817, over.
Target vehicle license plate 06 King Nora Edward 817. Target is 10-4.
TV, that's all received.
Right, let's just check the owner here. Alonso Moriani. He's valid. He's got no previous arrest record. He's pretty clean. Let's go have a chat with him and see if everything is okay. Right, let's just grab his ID. Check that that is him that we were talking to. Okay, Alonso Moriani. Perfect, Mr. Moriani. The reason I've stopped you actually is the red light violation back there. You came out of that driveway and turned right through the red light. Is there a question I can ask him for that? There probably is. It'll be moving violations. There you go. Did you not see the red light back there? He says, yep, those suckers back there still waiting. Okay, well you blew straight through that red light without even slowing down. He says the virus is killing people and you're worried about red light. Well, yes I am. Okay, let's ask him if he's had anything to drink. Not anything to drink today, have you? I'm not sure what day it is today, to be honest. Okay. Alright, sit tight for me. Okay, don't go anywhere. I'm just going to run some checks. And I'll be right back with you, okay? Probably just going to give him a fixed penalty notice on this. Okay, let's have a look. He's got a pretty clean record. He's got a bit of an attitude, but that's fine. We can cope with that. We are going to give him a fixed penalty notice on that red light violation. And it's going to be failure to... Is there a specific red light one? Running a red light. There it is. So he's going to get that. If he didn't have quite the attitude, I probably would have given him a warning. But considering he wants to behave that way, we're going to give him that fixed penalty notice. Okay, Mr. Moriani, this is for you. It's going to be a fixed penalty notice for the red light violation. Okay, just because you want to get somewhere doesn't mean you can blow through red lights despite what you believe, okay? We're there for a reason. And, yeah. Be careful pulling out in the traffic. Do you have any questions for me? Nope, he puts the seatbelt on, which means the seatbelt was probably off. But we'll let that slide. Okay. Alright.
Catch you later.
He'll be on his way.
TV from X-Ray 1, go ahead and show me clear for that cause. Give me a fixed penalty notice. We'll be back to state 2.
Dashcam deactivated.
Perfect. Let's pull out into... I'm actually going to do a U-turn here, which I'm not allowed to do, but we have special privileges,
Dashcam
as a lot of
deactivated.
police officers do, which a lot of people don't seem to realise. And we'll head out. I think we'll take a call next. How about that?
We've got a stolen vehicle in,
And we've got a stolen vehicle coming in straight away.
X-Ray 1 en route.
Dashcam
Okay, so it's going to be a
activated.
tracked vehicle, so we are going to try and find that. It's going to be Stanier grey in colour. Hopefully it's not gone too far, and we are going to use our lights here just to move through traffic before it gets too far away. And we're going to be very close to it, actually. It might be parked up. Ah.
TV from X-Ray 1, I've got eyes on that vehicle. It's actually going to be parked up at the Ron station here. Excuse me. At 178 and San Pedro Street. So I'm going to just check it out. Stand by.
I'm just getting behind him.
Dashcam deactivated.
Let's have a look here. Let's get the torch out. I know it's not dark, but it's not even working, is it? Barely. Okay. Let's note that down.
TV from X-Ray 1, you can go ahead and give me a vehicle check. License going to be 41 X-Ray Victor Golf 191 over.
Target vehicle license plate 41 X-ray Victor George 191. Target is 10-4.
It's going to be a Jessica Anderson is the registered owner. Let me just go check the computer. I don't know if this is stolen, you know. Let's have a look. Stolen vehicle, no. There you go. And it's not exactly parked illegally or anything like that, so I don't believe there's anything we can really do. What we'll do is just notify Jessica, get hold of her, let her know where the vehicle is, but there's no damage to the vehicle. It's secured, it's locked up, it's not parked anywhere, it's not supposed to be parked. There's nobody with it, so we'll let her know where it is and she can come pick it up. Apart from that, that's all we can do. So we'll just call ourselves State 2 off of that. Jess will get notified that her car is there. It might just be, you know, some sort of hoax or something, or maybe she's had a falling out with one of her friends and they just want to mess her up a little bit. Who knows? But we're going to head back to the station, finish out our shift, and we're going to go check the court cases. Okay, let's run through the court cases and see what we had here. We had James Cameron. He was driving on a suspended license. He also had some brown powder on some scales, so we put that in as a charge, and he also had an arrest warrant for DUI. So not only had he had a suspended license, but he also was wanted in connection with DUI, and he was found not guilty on the brown powder, so it was obviously tested as nothing important, and he was given 5 years in prison and a total fine of £2,538. As for Alonso Moriani, he received the fixed penalty notice for running a red light. He would have had his day in court, and he received a fine of £358. Now I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and I hope you're going to enjoy the more generic look with just some nice cars. We have got a few insignia ones like this one with the Thames Valley, but yeah, I'm enjoying this graphic mod at the moment. I have used it in the past before, but it does have some really stunning moments, especially in the rain. So that will be the next patrol, guys. We'll do a rain one, and you'll see what it looks like in the rain. Absolutely beautiful. But until then, guys, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.